Apple may record and retain the following conversations for quality control and training purposes. So according to this, Apple does, it keeps it for, but it's for training purposes, so that they know what they did wrong, and so make sure that they follow the guidelines. Okay, and according to the disclaimer, it says their guidelines says that they protect our privacy, that they're transparent, that they're honest, and for quality, So let's check it for quality. Let's see if your service really is quality. Because Apple decides that they're going to offer this phone with the most security. It's supposed to be one of the most impenetrable phones out there. So, but the only way that you can get into somebody's account or you can hijack it is to know the Apple ID number. And there's encryption. If you do the app password, it's like there's no way you can know that. I mean, unless you're that person and you know your own name and your own password, and you have your own number, then you should be able to get in. You should be able to verify who you are, because you can say your social security number, you can say your name, you can say your birthday, and also your password that you just put in your device that's encrypted, so there's nobody can get in there unless they know your passcode. That is great, because your phone is unique and you programmed it the way that you want it to. If you want to share with somebody, then that's on you. If you leave it laying around, you didn't put a passcode, that's on you. You know that there's some shady people out there, but Apple's here to protect you once you use, of course, their protective mechanisms, because that's why they offer them to us. They have these features, but you have to take advantage of them. It's also your part. You got to cooperate in your own protection, right? And you also got to let them know aware if there was a breach, because hackers find a new way. So then what happens is that I create an Apple ID, and it's just me who has the phone. It's just me, because it's brand new. They gave me this phone with a brand new number, so it's my number. I should be getting if I put my number as a backup, as a backup method, with using the two-factor authorization, which if you want to really protect your account, you got to do the two-factor authorization. That way, if anybody tries to get in your phone, even if they know your password, how are they gonna get the verification code? Because they have a different number than you do, so they can't get it. You're gonna get it because you're the recipient of your phone numbers. Okay. Unless you get another number and then you change the APN settings and then you transfer your SIM card. Unless you do that, right? Because that's a legitimate service that these companies provide, so they make it more seamless and convenient for you to be able to transfer from one to the other. All for the customer, making technology, making your life a lot easier. Right? Or what? I mean, because what if somebody is you? What if somebody decides that, or somebody breaks into your house, they kick you out, you run away, all crying, they kick me out, I feel so bad. And you go to Mexico or something, and then you go in there and you start telling everybody that you're that person. Well, why not? Why wouldn't they believe you? You have their ID, you have their number, you have all their paperwork, where they were born, where their mom and dad were born, because you're in that same house. So you have access to all the information, all the only family and private information that only that person can know, right? Wrong. Because then whenever you show up to a place, you're going to have to show your ID, and that picture on the ID is going to have to match your face, right? So you can only pretend that you're that person over the phone. You cannot pretend that you're that person in that person's hometown, especially because everybody knows who that person really is, right? They'll be like, "No, that's not you. I went to school with you." Or are you? You have. Oh, yeah, it must be you, because you know all the information of him. You look different. Wow. I mean, you looked a lot better, but it's okay, because now you're rich. The Federico I knew would have never filed for unemployment. That guy was always just working, even if his back was hurting. What an idiot. He was trying to make his own money instead of asking for the government. Whenever we could just ask for the government for anything, What an idiot. He deserves being targeted. Anyways, but I know that you're him. I know that you're him. I know that you're him. I'm sorry. You look really ugly right now, but you're smarter. Anyways, so yeah, you must be him. Yeah, I'll go tell everybody that you're him. Okay. And then here comes the idiot. Hey guys, I'm back. Remember Federico? They're like, oh shit. This is awkward. We already told the new guy that we thought that he was Federico. We already agreed that he's Federico, right? We already all agreed, right? Guys, we all agreed. Okay? Yeah. I know that he looks a lot like Federico does, but he doesn't know the information. Well, he does know the information, but This guy gave us the information first. So whoever gives the information first, that's who the real person is. That's how we verify. Sorry, we already verified. The information you're giving me does not match up with what I already have. Yeah, but I'm Federico. Somebody already said they were Federico. There can't be two Federicos. Okay? Oh, I'm him. Too late. Somebody already claimed it. Okay, well, I didn't know of this account. Well, that's not our fault. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. I mean, you want to talk to our manager? We'll create a ticket. Oh, great. Yeah, let's do a ticket. Yeah, let's do a ticket. Because I'm going to talk to somebody from up there, right? So, they must really care because, they're the ones that make the decisions about the disclaimer and what your family, what your business stands for. And I read those. I read all this small print. Believe me, I was driving in Enid and I had to find out where the library was, and time was of the essence. So I had to restart my phone because it wasn't working. Whenever I restarted it, it asked me to agree with all the terms and conditions. Well, what am I going to do? Am I going to read all that stuff? I need to find the library now. But if I want to use it, I have to agree or not use the service at all. Well, I guess I'll sign my soul to the devil again and I'm going to agree. I mean, who's to think that the stipulations are there going to be against you, right? They're there to protect you because that's what it says overall, right? Why don't you say, we're here to protect you except in these cases, these clauses over here. Okay? What's your deal? If you don't know what you're talking about, you're screwed, okay? But I read them, and then there's exceptions to the clauses. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if there's exceptions to the clauses. It doesn't matter if the law is in my favor, because I'm not Federico. It doesn't matter if I have an ID and if I'm going to verify it over there, because these people already saw somebody else verify it. It's like, decide. So is it your eyes that tell you what's true, or is it a policy or politics that tell you what's true? Come on, guys. You can't have it both ways. Or can you? You probably can. You can. I can't. I'm going to shut up now.